Yeah, yeah. Shalom. Go, there go for them. There go my peoples, man. Shalom, man. Hey, folks, tomorrow you be looking sad as hell until we join. Yeah, I do, low key, folks. I ain't gonna lie. Shout out to my boy Ace. Say glad you good, folks. I ain't gonna lie, folks. It's busting in the rack right now, folks. I'm glad I'm good too, folks. I ain't even gonna lie. General Meek, shout out my boy for the donation. Say what's good, folks. Now shit good. Ain't good. Everything ain't good. I ain't even gonna lie, folks. But you know, I'm tapping in with y'all, so you know it's a better day than any other day, man. I'm feeling, you know. Motherfucker just thankful at this point. Man, for you hear me? Shit crazy in the rack right now, for that's why I be trying to, one of the things why I be trying to like get people to understand, man, like, you know, like a lot of this shit that I be doing, folk, it's hard to even do. I gotta cover a lot of shit, folk, you know, that it's really sad to me, folk. He said, hey, Arm Philly, shout out to folks. He said, I got you with the Hugh Jazzcock Major, no Diddy, for clowning my spelling backward. For clowning my spelling backdoor. And did you see Fever throwing up C's to Fantasia? No, I ain't see that. I ain't see that, folks. You did get me, though, for real, folks. Like, BD, folks. You did get me with that. I ain't even gonna lie, folks. You definitely got me with that, folks. Ice White, shout out to folks. He talking about teeth in the chat, everybody. Man. Hey, folks. Oh, bro, great. My shiny teeth and me. Shout out to Taliban Long Way. Folks say my free cousin called me. Talking about my chief on the way. Who you talking about, boy? You talking about Diddy, folks? I ain't gonna lie, folks. We gotta, hey, folks. Tell folks ass. On photo. Tell folks ass he bogus as hell. Hey, you want to hear something? It's so crazy because why one of my cousins hit me up too, folks? Oh, BD, he hit me up too. I wonder if I can play this shit for y'all, man. Let me see, man. On bro. All right, okay. No, it's on. Let me see. It's probably on this phone. Let me see. It should be in here though. Damn, folks. Let me see, man. Cause BD, he called me literally for talking about this shit. Matter of fact, y'all, I think it's right here. Hold on. It's right here. Hey, listen to this, folks.
In front of fucking free Diddy. Bitch, he didn't do it. I told y'all, motherfuckers, man.
Hey, he sent me that. That's one of my cousins, folks. He sent me that, folks, with the Diddy music in the background, folks. Listen to that shit.
In front of fucking free Diddy. Bitch, he didn't do it. I told y'all, motherfuckers,
man. Hey, cuz was happy as hell to send me that. Boo, I ain't gonna lie, boo. I'm like, damn, he won't want to come home bad as hell. folk must miss them motherfucking geeks parties and shit on 4th grade. He talking about some. Shout out to Kill Cat, man. Somebody paying my cash up too, folks. Bro. Oh, here you go. Shout out my girl E. But nah, for real, folks. On BD, folks. Shout out my nigga Kill Cat. He say, my guy, what's the word? Say shit what you want, folks. It's a kind of sad day in the city. I ain't gonna lie, folks. I ain't even gonna bet, folks. Forever Paid say, what's up? Say how you been? I'm alright, folks. I'm good. By the grace of God, folks. We alright, folks. John seen us. Shout out to folks. He say, what the fuck do up in Chicago? I guess people's, but he stay in Cali. I mean, bro, you gotta understand where niggas is from. You know what I'm saying? Like, we trying to tell y'all, bro, like, everybody don't run from their city, or, like, I don't even want to call it running, but motherfuckers still come back to home. Like, you can live wherever you live, folks. Motherfuckers still come back home. Motherfuckers still come back home, folks. I ain't gonna lie, I can't blame nobody for that. Lord Gaines, shout out to folks. He say, hey, Tay, my sister punched me in the eye. She did me just like you, smirk voice. Hey, I ain't gonna lie, sisters hit hard as hell. Mina definitely creased my little ass before, folks. I got Mina ass back though. We got a little older. Mina used to be bigger than me, folks. Bro, I don't know if your sister bigger than you, but Mina was bigger than me back in the day. Strop Tuesday, shout out to folks for the donation. He say, bro, I'm a huge fan. Hopefully one day I can bring you on my stream. Hey man, we can get it going, man. Just let me know, man. We can work some shit out probably on bro. Shout out to King T. Reed, man, on phone line. He say, remember I had a pregnancy scare with my side bitch? I just splashed in it again last weekend. I'm tweaking. Yeah, you definitely tweaking. You love your side bitch, though. You one of them niggas who be pump faking about how much they fuck with they certain little side bitch and shit, folks. Like, come on, folks. You be trying to pump fake on her name and shit, treating her and calling her your side bitch. You know you love her for real, folks. Like, we got to keep this shit a bean, folks. You know what I'm saying? We just gotta keep this shit a bean, folks. Everybody love one of they little eats or they love little woo-opty bams, folks, on BD. You might have to just, you might just have to, hey, you might just have to, I don't know, folks. You might just have to come clean and admit it, folks. Shout out to Tennille Barnes, man. Sent the caption. He say, hey, nephew, I'm just checking in. Shout out to you, TT. If you on here watching right now, man, shout out to you. I appreciate the donation. Thanks for checking in. How's you doing? If you on here right now watching me talk, how you doing? Shout out to Forever Paid. He talking about Diddy finna come see you. No, he ain't. That nigga ain't finna come see me. The judge say he gotta sit in there till October, folks, to his sentencing, folks. I got a few more months of trolling Diddy ass, folks. T-Ski, shout out to folks. He say, can you hit that Japanese song? What song? Oh, manji, zanju dingji zanzang. Folks want to see that shit, folks. Kill Cat say, yeah, I seen the news. I'm praying for Chicago for sure, man. Yeah, appreciate it, folks, because it's getting wild out here, folks. I ain't even gonna lie to you, folks. Shout out to 1025 Business on bro. Shout out to John Cena. He say, you think Diddy will be popular like that or shit dead? I ain't gonna lie, I think Diddy gonna be just as popular, not just probably to the, you know, we got so many woke people that everybody gonna swear they don't fuck with him and shit, but behind closed doors, folks, y'all better believe more than enough people been knew about this shit, bro. Like, some of these motherfuckers is heavily involved with Diddy, been involved with Diddy for 30 years. They knew this shit, bro. They can't come out and support him. They ain't got the nuts like fucking Kanye, folks, but these niggas know, folks. The industry knew about Diddy. They aided and abetted a lot of this shit, I'm sure. So I don't think behind closed doors, it might not be politically correct, but behind closed doors, all these niggas, man, they gonna be fucking with Diddy, folks. There's no doubt about it in my mind, bro. There's no doubt in my mind about that, bro, at all. Like, I don't see none of these niggas cutting Diddy off or no shit like that at all, folks. I don't see it, folks. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Slick Rick. He say, for motherfuckers to make a handshake, he say, motherfuckers will make somebody shake hands with Tupac about you. Oh, damn, shout out to folks. He say he'll make a motherfucker shake hands with Tupac about me on Bro Green. Shout out to my boy Slick Rick. On BD. Shout out to folks on gang, folks. BD, shout out to folks, folks. I ain't gonna lie. Phone them grave, but yeah, the rack been crazy, folks. Phone them, the rack been crazy, folks. Kill Cash say, I'm in Chicago in September too. I'm on papers in August. Hey, say less, folks. Just let me know when you touch down. I ain't gonna lie, folks. September, a crazy month for me and my hood and the guys, the BDs as a whole. For a lot of the guys died in the month of September. That's D-Thing, Lil Steve, LA, J Money. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of niggas months. I think, if I'm not mistaken, it's Mac and Boss Mood too. You know what I'm saying? If I'm not mistaken, on video, I'm trying to. I think I'm right about that, folks. Bro, it's a lot of days for the BDs and there's other hoods too. Days around that time. It's just a wild time, folks. On BD, I ain't gonna even lie. So, but just let me know, man. BD, folks. Just let me know, folks. Bro. But what y'all got going on? Hey, 410 Josh, shout my boy bro. He say, what's good, bro? I always respect how you move and carry yourself. Between MELLO, BUCKZ, and GENONUMBANINE, you always been the last man standing, folks. Man, it's tough, bro. I ain't gonna lie. That's even tough to even be that, bro. I'm not even gonna lie, folks. Like, it's tough to be the last man standing, or like not even the last. I know what you mean, but you ain't really saying the last man standing. But you saying like it's so much going on in my city. I'm one of the last motherfuckers left that y'all know or like or some shit like that or keep up tabs with. For that's why I ain't gonna lie. I was just telling a motherfucker on FaceTime, man. When I literally was on FaceTime when I seen Squid Ape post the news about Gino, and I'm just like, damn, bro. Like, one thing I could say, bro, about Squid Ape, his page, G, like since he always posts some bangers, like meaning like people, it be shocking sometimes, but lately, man, Squid Ape page, folk, and it's not Squid Ape fault. He only reporting what's happening. I'm just saying, like, Squid Ape page, bro, I'm talking about every day it's been like, woo-woo killed this morning, woo-woo killed last night, woo-woo killed, woo-woo killed, woo-woo killed. Like, his page, folk, like, it's just so depressing, folk, for the people who from the city that follow him, folk. You literally just, when Squid Ape posts, you know it's just like, damn, bro, on BD, like, it's ugly, folk. On Steve, like in his page, like right, Ace 2 times, folk. He saying they be right when you open Instagram, literally, folk. Right at the top, folk. Like I'm telling you, bro. Like it's been, I ain't gonna lie, folk. This shit be weighing on my heart, folk. I ain't even gonna lie, like it definitely it weighs on a motherfucker, folk. Like, cause now I'm at the age, G, like I don't enjoy this shit at all. Like I think it's sad, bro, and it honestly is even more like it's depressing, and it's a lot of fucking mental gymnastics and like brain wrecking that you got to do, because imagine, bro, like mind you, this is not my era. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm still somebody in this era, but this is not my era. This is era's aftermath. I'm eras removed from this era, bro. So niggas like me, or niggas that like even like in my era, like Doo-Wop and them niggas, folk, you can be standing next to 100 of your ops and not know it, but all them know you. These little 16, 17-year-old little niggas that want to kill niggas from your way or around where you from, they all know who you is, folk, and you won't know any of them. So a nigga like me, folk, I'm literally having to do my due diligence, find out who is who, make sure I'm on point, folk. Like, cause a lot of niggas right now, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I don't know them, folk, but they know me. They been knowing me, folk. So it's like I gotta even be keep my head on the swivel and be heavily invested, even though I feel like, you know, this ain't even my era, but I still gotta be on point in watching pages and watching stories and shit like that, for because like I'm still a shorty, because I still gotta know who is who. You know what I'm saying? You don't never want to be nowhere for everybody know who you is. Nobody, you know nobody. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, bro, even for the niggas my age, I be telling phone them this. Like, man, we don't even know the niggas we in tour with. You know what I'm saying? We don't know, like, who the fuck wanna kill us these days, bro? Cause they shorties and we been in this shit forever. They all know how we look and what we from. We don't know these niggas from a fucking can of paint. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, oh man, it's crazy, folks. Like it's really crazy, folks. It's really crazy, folks. I ain't even gonna lie. It's crazy, folks. That shit it's shit low key. It suck, bro. I'm not even gonna lie to you, folks. Like it suck, folks. It suck. I ain't even gonna lie, folks. It's kind of suck, bro. Shout out to T-Ski, folks. He say, "Can everybody hear me?" Bro, yeah. On the guys, man. Appreciate you, gang. Bro. Appreciate you, folks. On phone them. Who else, man? Somebody else. Wick man on phone. Shout out to folks. He say, "What's the deal, big bro? You feeling alright?" Yeah, I'm decent, bro. I ain't gonna lie, I'm decent, folks. How you feeling, Wick? Bro. How you bumming, folks? You know what I'm saying? You decent, you good, you ate, and nobody fucking with you, is they, folks? Shout out to I'm That Bitch. She said, "I always respect that you kept it true about my nephew T-Roy and HK. Love." Hey, yeah, appreciate you, man. I ain't even gonna lie, man. Like, you feel me? Them my boys, man. And I want them to be looked at and remembered the right way, folks. I ain't even gonna lie, folks. So I had to definitely make sure I presented them well, folks. Bro, because they stories deserve to be put in a certain light, man. Shout out to Drencher for the donation, too, by the way. Bro. Bro. Shout out to my mods, too, man, on phone now, man. Shout out to my mods. Y'all doing great, man. Shout out to my girl E, Katie in the building, too. My nigga Ace 2 times. My boy Earn. Grateful but greedy in the building. My boy Swipe. Tony Bands on phone now. My girl Lynn in the building. On phone now, man. Some members in here, folks. WDW, folks. Katie. I already said Katie, didn't I? Bro, my boy 410 Josh, ASAP CJ, bro. I see my members in here, man. I had to acknowledge y'all. My bad, I got too deep in the live without saying what's up to phone them. My boy Ace Boogie in this bitch. Steve, shorty. Bro. How y'all feeling, man? How y'all feeling for now? Phone them great, man. Alan said, "Did you know Pappy?" Nope, but yeah, I did. My homies. By down is from like they way. He knew them niggas already. Shout out to Goo Views too, my boy. On phone them. So he was plugging us in right before that nigga got killed for on phone them. That's a fact. Say grab a camera for the Diddy edit. No. Nah, I ain't gonna lie to Lamar edit. I came around to it eventually. I ain't grabbing the camera for that Diddy shit, bro. You can miss me with that, bro. Shout out to That's a Fact though, man. T-Ski say you taking Canelo or Crawford? Taking Crawford, bro. I ain't even gonna lie, folks. Crawford beat ass and so do Canelo, but Canelo, man, he long in the tooth now, bro. Like if Crawford is the fighter I think he is, folks, he finna outlast Canelo, folks. Canelo's still great, but he fighting a great younger boxer, bro. Like he fighting a younger boxer that's also great. So I got Crawford, man. You know what I'm saying? I got Crawford. I ain't even gonna lie, folks. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to T-Ski, by the way, man. My other shit, shout out to folks. He say, you remember that time the chat made this nigga cry on stream with super charged with the super chats? I'm confused, bro. I ain't even gonna lie, folks. What did you mean, my other shit, folks? I'm trying to I'm trying to piece together what the fuck you mean, bro, but I ain't even gonna lie, folks. I can't make out what you trying to say, bro. You know what I'm saying, folks? I can't even do it. I tried, folks. I can't do it, folks. Try again, broski. Try again, folks. On BD, folks. I ain't gonna lie. If them say the day Scooter died, I ain't gonna lie, I'm still confused though. Like, I ain't bro. Oh, he said, remember the day chat? Oh, he said, I still remember the time the chat made this nigga cry on stream with super chat. W chat on bro. Oh yeah, folks. I ain't gonna lie, that was one of the best days of my streaming career, folks. I ain't even gonna lie. And I had to get off, for them would have kept going, folks. I ain't gonna lie, I had to get off, folks. Went backdoor Eli. He talking about when backdoor Diddy. We gonna backdoor Diddy when he get out. Ain't no cap, folks. Diddy ass, folks. Diddy slicker than that baby oil he got a bunch of, folks. I ain't gonna lie, folks. He slicker than a motherfucker, folks. But we should have known a nigga like Diddy wasn't gonna be they wasn't gonna hold Diddy accountable, folks. We should have knew, folks. DJ Johnson, shout out to folks. He say one love from Cincinnati to Chicago, man. Yeah, shout out to Cincinnati, man. Like, you feel me? Shout out to Cincinnati, folks. Everybody but the Bengals, man. Bro. Shout out to everybody but the Bengals out there in Cincinnati. Everything else about the Cincinnati, I fuck with y'all, but the Bengals. Fuck the Bengals. We smoking on the Bengals pack around this bitch. Everything else, though, man. Shout out to y'all and the Skyline Chili and all of that, bro. My other shit, shout out to folks say autocorrect did me bad, dog. I know I figured it out eventually, folks. The chat helped me, folks. Niggas died dissing bro. Shout out to folks. He said, Tay, how do you feel about Jordan Love MVP odds? I ain't gonna lie, man. That's kind of steep, but Jordan Love got the talent, bro. You know what I'm saying? So I wouldn't say zero. Jordan Love got the talent to do whatever, man. If he played like he played 2 years ago and they go 13 and something, I could see it, folks. I ain't gonna even lie, folks, because he definitely got the talent. I feel like he took a step back last year from the year before. So if he could even improve off the year he had 2 seasons ago, he gonna be in them talks for sure, because he got it all. His arm talent is there, folks. You can't even deny it. You know what I'm saying? So I wouldn't say zero, but he gotta take a leap, folks. He say Crawford older than Canelo, but I got you. What? Get the fuck out of here, man. He ain't older than no fucking Canelo, folks. Don't BD. Hell no. Hell no, folks. Niggas dying this bro. He say Packers going 14-3. Hey, man, we'll see. We'll see, folks. That's a fact. Say they gotta return all that baby oil too. Damn. Yeah, it's crazy. Imagine having to unload all the lube and baby oil that y'all seized and shit. Like, what? That shit crazy, folks. Shout out to Wavy DJ7 too, man. My boy, folks. Then they say he 3 years older than Canelo, folks. Crawford 37? God damn, folks. What the fuck, folks? Man, bro. Bro, Crawford 37? Man, folks, that's brazy, folks. I ain't even gonna lie, folks. Shout out to Wickman. He say the first day of Freak Off gonna be insane, man. First day out, they gonna be in that bitch. Yeah. Bro. There's gonna be all type of shit popping off, folks. I ain't even gonna lie, folks. The weakest hooper in the shot. Shout out my nigga, man. Bro, folks say get that. Bro. Shout out that Shout fella. For them. Shout out my boy. Come on, folks. Damn, folks. Shout out my boy, Weakest Hooper in the shot, man. Bro, folks just sent the blue. Do dump truck, baby shark, do. Folks pop the party, pop the blue. Whoa. Oh, us, homie. How you coming, gang? Bro. How you coming? Jalen Brown said, can we get a hard body loadout store? That was just with body on phone them, man. Yeah, folks, that's on the way, man. I already told folks that too, man. I got something for body. My boy on phone them. My boy, weakest hooper in the shot sent that honey bun on phone them grave. All right, man. So look, it's been 25 minutes. Let's try to get into these topics, man. So I'm not gonna lie to y'all, folks. I'm not gonna lie to y'all, man. Like, let's just get into the Diddy trial first, man. So Diddy was he just basically beat all the serious charges, y'all. Like, he basically, he basically just beat the system, folk. And that lawyer, Brian Steele, folk, he is gonna be the highest lawyer. Him and the other nigga, what's the nigga name? Drew Finland. They the hottest two lawyers out right now, folk. Like, they is like them the hottest two lawyers. They basically running the entertainment business right before our eyes, man. You understand? So he just beat another RICO, man. But on phone them grade, folk, I'm not even gonna lie to you, bro. It's like, okay, I'm not gonna lie to you, man. Diddy case is gonna be one of them cases, folk, that a lot of people, folk, is scarred from, folk. And a lot of people gonna feel like, because I seen Drew Finland say this. They said when they charged Diddy with a RICO, folk, that they were like undermining the actual RICOs, folk. Like, you feel me? Like, he did say that on the interview with Vlad TV. He said, bro, all the other people fighting RICOs or all the other state attorneys that tried RICOs, folk, and tried to get niggas on RICOs, they looking down on everybody that was involved with charging Diddy with a RICO. As far as the DA's office, the federal DA and all that shit. Because they say they was feeling like he was like undermining, or they were undermining real people who fighting RICOs and what RICO is really supposed to be used for, folks. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of motherfuckers that's really familiar with the law thought he wasn't never gonna be charged or convicted, with RICO to begin with, folks. But I feel like it's kind of crazy, folks, because when people on this case, they testified, folks, so they came to court and gave their side of his story, folks, and then he still basically finna come home. So it's like a lot of people gonna feel like, damn, folks, like y'all had to do all that. He still finna be out on BD. Like Kid Cudi, Cassie, all of them, folks, was called into that case, folks, and had to get a recallment of what happened and all of that, folks, and he still finna come home because, folks, Diddy beat all the charges, folks, except basically prostitution, folks. You know what I'm saying? He got found not guilty of sex trafficking, folks. He got found not guilty of basically every charge, folks, bro. Like, he got found not guilty except for every charge, folks, except for on prostitution counts, folks. Like, so he basically, like, prostitution, and a lot of people, folk, was confused. They was talking about how you get locked up for moving prostitutes for sex, but you got found not guilty on sex trafficking, because it's all about will, folk. You know what I'm saying? It's all about will, folk. If I got you doing shit against your will, that's sex trafficking. If we just doing freaky shit, but everybody kind of aware of what's going on, rather you doing it because you don't want certain shit, like rather you doing it out of fear or not because you tied in with Diddy, or you don't want to fuck up what you got going on with Diddy at all, and to the naked eye, this shit is still what you was willing to do, folks. He ain't put a gun in your head, or, you know what I'm saying, like, no shit like that, folks. So it's like they looking at it like, man, it ain't sex trafficking, folks, but it is prostitution, folks. And then, folks, the thing about prostitution charges is, folks, it don't even have a minimum, folks. Like, Diddy could literally get time considered served or probation for this shit. Like, Diddy is going to spend more time in jail fighting the case than he might even spend in prison for being convicted of this shit, folks. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a very good chance in October he comes home, folks. Like, he might get sentenced in October, but he might get sentenced to 10 years probation. Because the feds do that. They will string that type of shit out, folks. Like, you'll be on 10 years of probation in the feds, folks. Like, he can be out in October for sure. Him being sentenced in October does not mean he's going to do a day in prison, folks. Like, he literally could get probation, some type of freak probation or some shit like that for this shit, folks, and be back in the trench. You know what I'm saying? So, I'm not gonna even lie, folks. Like, it's kind of like, man, if you had anything or you was against Diddy in that case, you kind of fearful. I ain't even gonna lie, folks, because he about to be back out in the trench, and a lot of people, folks, they finna be fucking with Diddy, folks. We could try to act like whatever is politically correct or what niggas shouldn't do or what they should do, but a lot of these niggas, bro, I'm telling y'all, they was aware of Diddy charges, man. They was aware of what was going on with Diddy. They've been aware of it 30 plus years, folks. This is not nothing new to the industry and the people who've been in the loop. You know what I'm saying? So don't think that these people finna, oh, you was fighting this, you was fighting that, and no, you this and that, and woo out the bam, no. But what I will say is this. I don't give a fuck who fucks with Diddy. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, if I catch some real niggas with Diddy, I'm looking at you as a geech, folks. I'm not gonna lie. I don't give no fuck who hang with Diddy, folks. You a geech by association, folks. I ain't even gonna lie. Get mad. Do whatever you want to do. But the cat is out the bag. We know what Diddy like to do in his spare time on phone now. You hanging with a nigga who like to rub his other nigga's sperm on his nipples and let it dry. On BD, you hanging with motherfuckers who gotta use baby oil and lube because they like slippery man sex. You hanging with a nigga who like to see other niggas fuck and the niggas make him hard. On BD, like, no. You was a geech by association on phone them. I don't give a fuck if it's Diddy, 50, Jeffy Cornbread, nigga. On BD, you was a geech if you was with Diddy on phone them. I don't give a fuck. That's never going away. You zesty on phone them. You was a geech galore on Steve. Like, cause you know what's going on. You know the world know what's going on. And you out here, yeah, we with Diddy and woo out the. If Diddy have another party till he die, and I see some of you niggas in pictures and that, all you niggas is freaks. I don't give a fuck. I said it. I'ma say it, bro. I'm not finna erase all of this shit that we did see. Now, he could be acquitted of all the sex trafficking and shit, but we know you fucked them niggas, bro. We know you was up in there freaky as hell. I don't give a fuck if you try to act like I was a swinger, I was this, I was that. Nigga, you was a geech. On BD, you was a geech, folks. There's no way around it. Yes, you fucked bitches, but you was also greedy. You like to fuck men and you like to see men fuck other women and you like to see niggas get hard and you like to see they sperm go on your nipples. Like, we know that now. We know that, bro. We know that. I'm never unseeing that, bro. I'm never unseeing that. I don't give a fuck what the fuck nobody say. I'm gonna stand on that. You a freak, folks. It is what it is, folks. Shout out my boy to my Diddy about to put that Joker costume back on. Oh, yeah, for sure. Cash Bandicoot was talking about them niggas who told on Diddy scared as hell. They gotta be, folks. He blow up cars and shit. Yeah, he might fuck them. Then he might come home and fuck every nigga who was against him, folks. I ain't gonna lie. Real shit, folks. Like, keep this shit a buck, folks. Wavy DJ 7. Shout out my boy say Diddy about to ask a lot of motherfuckers why they ain't write him. Man, look. Everybody gave up on Diddy, folks. Diddy about to probably expose a lot of these niggas, folks. I wouldn't be surprised if another famous big fucking big dog in this rap shit get a charge. Because Diddy, folks, he feel betrayed. I know he feel betrayed, folks. You can't tell me Diddy don't feel betrayed. On phone him. A lot of them niggas who he was fucking with, they ain't say free Diddy. They just kept their opinions to themselves. Only Boosie and Yeezy, and Ye had the nerve and the motherfucking balls to actually stand with Diddy through this, folks, on BD. They the only few niggas, folk. So they gonna be the only niggas he don't fuck, folk. On bro, like they gonna be the only niggas he don't fuck, folk. Like the niggas who stood by Diddy, he ain't fucking them, folk. That's gonna be like they award, folk. On BD, all them niggas who ain't standing with folks, he about to fuck them. On BD, no Diddy, folks. He finna hit all them niggas up, folk. Justin Bieber one, like, you feel me? Like, Justin Bieber one showing love. He about to come home and wax that ass, all type of shit, folks. Like, it's finna get real. On BD, shout out to folks say Kid Cudi better not even think about a car. On BD, folks better be on a bike from now on. And I'm not talking about a motorcycle. Folks got to get on a real live mountain bike and ride everywhere. On phone now. You don't even get on nothing with an engine, folks. I don't give a fuck. Don't even go there, folks. On bro grade. Just get a mountain bike, folk, and just do what you do, folk. Cause you think they fucked up your car. It's about to be real legit ugly around this bitch. For all cars, nigga, on BD, just get you a mountain bike. Or you could get a mongoose. I don't give a fuck. On BD, a moped, a scooter, something. On phone them, nigga. Skateboard, whatever. But don't get no car. Yo ass nigga, you better not even get a carriage and be pulled by 2 horses. On phone them, don't get nothing to do with traffic. On phone them, don't get nothing, folks. For them grave, folks. He's a rollerblades, facts. So for them, nigga, your ass man, folks. Specker Bomb, shout out to folks. He talking about Tasha B. Diddy next victim. Oh, hell no, nigga. Fuck, hell no, the fuck I should, nigga. You gotta go to his house. Fuck is you talking about? One old Coleman. One Ocho on BD. My boy Ocho, boy. That's what your name is. For he say, great, now we can run out of baby oil. Now we're gonna run out of baby oil out here. He about to use it on the niggas that wasn't there for him. Hey, no, though, you gotta remember, they confiscated 18 million bottles when they raided his crib. He good for the next 3 months. That's about a 3-month motherfucking stash for folks. He gonna run through 18 million bottles of lube and baby oil in like 3 months. So for 3 months, we should be decent. He still got it tucked off in the stash. They gotta reimburse that. They gotta reimburse that. PD. For them finna pull up in a motherfucking 18-wheeler loaded. Like they dropping off motherfucking loads of shit at the grocery store. This shit all baby oil. They fucking refurbished, giving back to folks. Shout out my boy, he said, especially all the motherfuckers from making a band, selling out all them interviews. Yeah, yeah, he coming back for everything, boy. I'm pretty sure his son's freaky ass has been telling them shit that's been going on, too. He already got a list in that bitch. You gotta know Diddy got a list, folks. Oh, bro. You gotta know he got a list. Young Miami was happy. I knew you let him pee on you for real. As soon as you said that, you ain't like the backlash the world was giving you. You try to act like you was chasing this shit. Nah, you know he peed on you for real. Stop it, bro. Then, when he get the charges on him, no, he ain't never peed on me. Nah, he peed on you. Stop it, bro. We know he peed on you, folks. Stop it, Miami, folks. You look like a freak, too. I ain't even gonna lie. Like a real freak. Like a nigga could pee on phone now. You know? Like, you look kinky as hell. I ain't even gonna lie, folks. Like, you know? You feel me? So, I wouldn't be shocked, folks. Bro, I would not be shocked if you let folks pee on you, folks. I ain't even gonna lie, folks. I wouldn't be that caught off guard by that, folks. Bro, you know? My other shit say, if I'm Diddy, I'm suing Cassie. I need my 20s back. Man, folks, he probably can't sue, though, because he paid Cassie. So he admitted to guilt with her. That's the thing about it. For him, he admitted to guilt with Cassie, folks, by paying her off when she sued him, folks. He basically said, I did all that shit Cassie said I did, folks. You know what I'm saying? So, Yeah, that's crazy, folks. It's gonna be a lot of rappers' ass cheeks open when Diddy come out, folks. I ain't even gonna lie, folks. It's finna be a lot of niggas' asses open, folks. Bro, the world finna start stinking again on BD. The world, y'all ain't been noticing that? The world been smelling a little better since Diddy been in jail, folks. On BD. That's because a lot of ass ain't open right now, folks. On BD, Diddy got the whole industry ass cheeks wide open on for them. So since he been gone, motherfuckers ain't been diddied up. But now, folks, for them grave, it's finna get back stinking around this bitch. On for them, it's finna be smelling like straight ass. It's gonna start smelling like straight ass again. Like, damn, you don't smell that shit? What the fuck? Oh, the fuck? This nigga Diddy back in the trench. Oh, for them grave, bro. I ain't gonna lie, folks. Like, hey, folks. I ain't gonna lie, folks. I might be one of his first victims, low key, and I don't know freaky shit though. I ain't gonna lie, he might have to come at my throat though. Hey, no. Whoa. Whoa. Hey, I did not mean that. Damn. Whoa. Hey, hold on. Hey, no. Hey, bro. Time out. Flag on the play. He might try to come after me, folks. Oh, that just all sound freaky. What the fuck? I shouldn't even say the word come no more. Billy. Damn. He gonna hate me, folks. That's what I mean, folks. He gonna hate me, y'all. He gonna hate me, folks. That's what I meant, folks. I ain't gonna... Ah, this shit to my next subject, gang. On phone them, folks. I ain't gonna lie, folks. Next subject, folks. Wick man to my Diddy the cut. That's a scary sight. Men down. Hey, 14 Josh, my boy, he say Kendrick gonna drop Not Like Us remix Diddy edition on phone them. They all like butts. 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 Diddy edition. Unfold them. Real shit, Bob. Hey! They gonna be in that bitch. Oh, them Diddy edition, bro. That shit crazy, bro. Hey, to my throat capone. Get y'all cool fast. Ah! Hey, but real though, fella. Like, hey. They all like butts. They all like butts. They all like butts. Hey, WDW to my, no, that's raw. I ain't gonna lie. Hey, get the fuck out. Yeah, you one of his disciples. Hey, folks, a freak. I mean, he say, I like that. Hit that shit again, Tay. Oh, whatever, bro. Never stop striving. Shout out to folks, man. He say, pause. Gee, that shit stupid as fuck, bro. I'm not even gonna lie to you, like. That's crazy, folks. Yeah, Diddy, folks. Yeah, folks. Diddy, folks. Hey, folks. I ain't gonna lie, folks. Diddy gonna have to take a few years off, folks. Just let it be gone, folks. Bro. Tizky, shout out to folks to my damn. I hope nobody clipped my nigga. That's a bad joint. Yeah, folks. That was terrible, folks. I tweaked. I ain't gonna lie, folks. I tweaked, folks. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie, folks. Damn, I tweaked, folks. I know Swipe got that somewhere. For them grave, folks. Tells us each of my wow. Yeah, no, folks. BD, folks. Yeah, let's just move on, folks. Oh, bro, grave, folks. Let's just move on, man. So I ain't even gonna lie, folks. So P Rico, folks, they had came out and said P Rico fucking uh essayed somebody, man, on bro grave for like he sexually assaulted somebody or something, and the woman came out and said what she said, and you know these type of things do occur, man. And this is my stance on that shit, bro. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. The way I feel about this not gonna change because we talking about the ops, for like I really am saving my judgment. I shout out to all the women that's on this live and on this stream, but I gotta keep it a buck, folks. Bitches be lying. Like I just gotta be 100 about it, folks. I can't hold them accountable yet till I know the real of the facts, folks. Like you feel me? Like I'm not finna be around this bitch condemning them for some shit, folks. Cause bitches be lying, bro. I'm not saying that lady is lying. I'm not saying any of that, bro. But I'm saying I'm gonna wait to cast discourages and shit. Cause bitches be lying, bro. And they'll cost you your whole career. And a lot of niggas, and a lot of people, women included, gotta get out of that mindset. Like, what would they lie for? Like, oh, why all the other bitches lied? I don't know. I don't know what's in their brain. I don't know how they operate and what malicious intent they acting with. And I'm not saying this woman involved that's accusing him of these things is even being malicious or she's lying. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? But what I do know is bitches be lying in these instances, folks. Like they done lie so much to the point they taint the truth. You know what I'm saying? They make so many girls who are going through these things with men, you be having to like give niggas the benefit of the doubt, them now. I remember back in the day, motherfucker said you did any raping or what freak shit to a woman, that was like the easiest, quickest way for your career to be done. Everything you involved with was coming crashing down, bro. But now these days, we gotta wait, folks. We just gotta wait and see how shit play out, bro. I done seen bitches accuse niggas of shit like this, and then in a month be back with the nigga like, damn, I thought you said he SA'd you. You back with this nigga, back hanging with him, drinking the shit, and you said he did such and such? Like, nah, bro, you know what I'm saying? So, I think with a lot of shit in this world, that, bro, we gotta operate under wait and see laws and rules and regulations, folks, because bitches be lying. On BD, bitches do be lying, bro. Like I hate to be that guy, but they be lying for real. And you just gotta know bitches is lying, bro. You know what I'm saying? You can't get caught up in all that other shit on bro. You just gotta know hoes lying, folks. On BD, you gotta know it, folks. Cause if you don't know it, you just setting yourself up, folks. On bro, you setting yourself up to just be disappointed on BD, folks. Like you gonna be like, damn, folks. I thought woo and this and that. No, folks, it's not that, folks. On BD, it's not that. On Steve, it's none of that, actually. On BD, folks. Shout out to French Charles, folks. On bro, he said, bro, get this money by starting a Patreon. Get a patron. What the fuck is that? What is a patron? Shout out to my boy French Charles, though, on BD, folks. He said get a patron, man. Y'all think I should get that? Bro. Y'all think I should get a Patreon, folks? BD, for them saying get a Patreon on for them. He say that shit ass. Hell no, folks. Say YouTube with a paywall, basically. So it's like the same shit. Like, you feel me? I don't know, man. That sound like some extra hoops to have my fans jumping through and shit. Like, have my supporters and subscribers jumping through. Like, they already coming to my YouTube hearing shit for free. And then they got to go hear it on Patreon and they pay for a subscription monthly. Like, nah, what's that point? And I don't even want to make shit like I don't accept or appreciate folks' suggestion. I do, bro, because y'all always trying to put me up on game, folks. But, you know, I really like, this is why I really like, I never had those type of things because it's like, I'm basically like figuring out ways to charge y'all for the same shit, folks. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's all it be, folks, with a lot of this shit, folks. People trying to figure out ways to charge y'all to have the same content, and they try to act like certain shit. They put one extra little thing in it that's not on the actual free version, and they make it seem like you just in a VIP club and you got one little extra little thing that wasn't in the free version. Now it's like, oh yeah, this is what you're getting all this exclusive content. It's not really exclusive, bro. I've seen 95.5% of this shit on the free version. You added one little fucking wrench in the equation. Now you want to charge and shit $10 per month or shit. Like, nah, bro. I'm not that money hungry, y'all. If y'all have not noticed, G, like I will literally like, cause it's more painful on me too, and it's more stress on me too. It's more work. Like now I gotta take some shit that I already done streamed live and try to like, or even try to like record videos that I'm about to stream live and just try to figure out a way to add some extra in there or take some out of this version so it can seem like the people that's paying every month getting some or getting their money's worth. It's not really that serious, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, is y'all pull up, y'all already donating shit. Like, bro, like y'all already donate and send me bread, bro. Like I don't like I did this shit when I didn't even know super chats was a thing on BD. You know what I'm saying? So like even and now that I'm super chats exist, it don't be that serious for me to make all these extra like avenues and try to send y'all this way and that way and get y'all to just keep opening up y'all wallets for shit, bro. Like, you know, like that shit just be like, you know, I'm not chasing it like that, folks, because it's not really nothing extra that is like, oh, okay, I could charge them for this. Like, nah, bro, just pull up, catch a vibe, you know, donate if you want, super chat if you want, and just, you know, we just gonna do what we do. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not about to do the thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not about to do the thing or whatever. But, yeah, like, it just be shit like that, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't with all that, folks. Rico Vulture, shout out to folks. He say, got any St. Louis stories from the rack? No, not really. Shout out to St. Louis, though, man. Midwest love always, folks. Never stop and say that shit was all crazy work for sure, folks. You know that. I ain't gonna lie, I'm fucked up. Y'all got me for that, folks. But yeah, man, that's my take on the P Rico shit, folks. So let's jump into something else, folks. So damn, shout my nigga Anthony 12 on bro Gray. Folks just said another hoochie mama, hoochie bang bang, hoochie wale, hoochie bang bang. On for them, he said the doop dump truck, baby shark doop. Folks sent the burgies and the blue, baby. On for them. So, hey, swipe to my somebody just texted me on TikTok saying they know Miss Loggins. Yeah, the rack. If you went to Wadsworth, Bessie Rose, you know that thick ass bitch. I ain't gonna lie, that bitch thick than a motherfucker, man. Shout out my nigga Anthony, folks. On bro, he just showed major love. My boy always on some player shit, man. On bro, folks. Shout out my boy, folks. On bro for the generous donation on Steve, folks. Shout out my boy, man. That was what I appreciate that, folks. Bro. Shout out to my nigga Friends Charles again. He say okay, fuck it. Where's the merch at least? Hey, I ain't gonna lie, now the merch. Now we talking. You know what I'm saying? I do got some merch, man. I ain't gonna lie. I'm working on some merch, folks. I'm not gonna leave a lie to y'all, folks. And my merch not gonna be super high either. Now that I done seen what this merch shit about, folks, niggas be merch be high as hell, folks. I ain't even gonna lie, folks. That shit don't really, it costs, but it don't cost, like, I feel like niggas be trying to make like 5, 6, 7 times as much money off one thing that they like. Niggas paying $3, $4, $5 a fucking sweatsuit or a hoodie, and they charging y'all 50 and shit. Like, it's just like bro, you just tasteless as fuck. Like, you know what I'm saying, bro? I ain't even gonna lie, folks. Like, Like that shit just it's people is waxing, folk. Like when I started doing my due diligence on this shit, folk, with the merch, I see a lot of the people be waxing, folk. I done seen people sell $60, $70 hoodies and shit, and this shit is like less than $10 for a hoodie, folk, that they paying, folk. But they know they got the fan base of the motherfuckers who want to support, and they use that against their will, folk. On BD, folk. Shout out to Ty Dim, on bro, for the 50 burger. Oh, for them. Say you provided me with plenty laughs over the months. Keep going, my G. Hey, I appreciate these donations, bro. Y'all snapping on Steve. Y'all doing it, folks. I ain't even gonna lie, folks. I fuck with y'all on Steve, folks. Y'all popping out, folks. Tishki, shout out to folks. He said, I'm getting that Wallahi. And can anybody hear me shirt on for them grade? I ain't gonna lie. They coming. They on the way, folks. I'm gonna have some motherfucking beanies and shit for y'all and shit too, man. I'm trying to test these materials and shit like that, man. I'm BD, folks. So I gotta present some shit, to y'all and shit, man. Deontay Jackson, man, say thoughts on Festo Live, bro. He crashing though. I mean, I don't got no thoughts on it, bro. You gotta understand, G. Like, I look at all this shit. I don't hold none of the young niggas accountable, and I don't look at it in no bad ways for nothing that they do, bro. Because you gotta understand, these niggas is in tour with each other, bro. Like, to us, to the people that, like, not involved or don't have no animosity or beef with each other, we look at a lot of shit in a certain aspect or through a certain light, fo. But you understand, these people is into it, fo. They in tour with each other for real, man. They got all these ties with niggas who ops with niggas and blocks with niggas who done killed each other and shot each other, and it's just a lot, bro. So they doing it off they gang banging, fo. They gang banging and they shortage, fo. These niggas brains not developed. They just in this shit. They in this shit knee deep, fo. You know what I'm saying? Like if I looked at Festo a certain way for the shit he did, I wouldn't like none of the YNs that come out right now or came out in the last 2 years, because they all do it. You know what I'm saying? They all do it, and they don't give a fuck what the situation is, who died, if bitches was involved, if innocent people was involved. They don't give a fuck about that. They is in war, folk. And when this war, folk, ain't no rules to war, folk. This ain't like a motherfucker, oh yeah, he committing war crimes. Like, that shit don't exist in the actual streets, folks. It ain't no such thing as war crimes. A certain way to war, a certain limit is off. Now, it should be, but it's just, if we keeping it 100, it's not. That shit don't exist, bro. So I don't look at Festo, no. I look at none of the shorties from Bloodhound or the shorties from No Limit or the shorties from Bloodbound. I don't look at none of them a certain way, because this is what they do, and they've been doing it, and I didn't expect them to not do it because of certain things. I knew that this was coming on Ronem. I knew that this was coming on Steve. That's really all I could really be 100 about, folks. Sean Henry, folks. He say, what's your take on DDG and Reggie situation? I'm going to talk about it tomorrow, Sean. Bro, appreciate the donation. But I'm going to talk about it tomorrow, because I ain't going to lie, folks. It's a lot of spicy shit going on, and I need to leave some content for Wake and Bakes of the future. Sometimes I talk about too much in one clip, and I just need to leave something for the next day. That's why I be having to take a few days off so I can fucking, like, let some new news break around this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you gotta let news break and let shit happen so you can have topics to speak on at all. You know what I'm saying? So that's my whole thing. And it's shot to CRTZ. He says Duop GB No Limit still active. I mean, I can't speak for him. You know what I'm saying? Ask him. You know what I'm saying? You gotta ask folks how he declared what he on phone now. You know what I'm saying? Bro Gray. Hey, you need to send me that, folks. Send me that, folks. I ain't gonna lie, Swipe, so I can get caught up on, bro. You know I need to get caught up on certain shit anyway. So I can know what the fuck I need to do, or, how I need to approach the situation. I need to be able to know everything that intriculated from the beginning to end, for them, so I could be like, all right, bro, this what's going on. I bet, say less, folks. I'm I bet. You know what I'm saying? I need to be able to say that for bro. So yeah, I, um, I, um, I appreciate it, but I definitely need that ASAP. Definitely need that ASAP, man. I'm not gonna lie to you. I definitely need that. Um, oh, bro, definitely need that fool. But let's get into this other topic, man. Bro, let's get into this other topic, man. Let's get into this other topic, man. Bro, shout out to Alro, man. He said he was the best hustler in 600. I got asked this question. Shout out to you, by the way. But I got asked this question and I said it was Hudo. Hudo for sure was the easily the biggest hustler, the best hustler in the hood for BD. I seen a viral clip for a little baby for his crew. They left their Airbnb for and they left like literally 30, 40 pairs of white lows in that bitch, like 10 fitteds, a gun, bullets, PlayStation 5. They just left that bitch like and left with a lot of shit that you like if you brought that shit to somebody for a gift, they would be happy for. And I was just so fucking like I was literally smiling watching the shit, folks. Like, because like, imagine being that rich, man, when you could just leave shit. Now, the Glock was crazy. I ain't gonna lie. Leaving the Glock is crazy because they could have did all type of shit. But, like, imagine being so rich where you just, like, leave shit. You like, man, fuck, I ain't finna pack all this shit up in bag. I'm leaving 40 pairs of white lows, a PS5, 2 controllers, a Glock, a fitted cap. They probably had, like, 500 worth of fitteds in that bitch, bro. I'm phoning them. Like, imagine being this rich where you could leave shit that people really hold to their chest and hold dear. You leave that shit to the B&B people. Like, what, folks? Like, that B&B better have a PS5 in the description, too. Like, yeah, PS5, bro, like, white ones. Like, put that shit on the description. On phone them. Use that shit, little babies, Glock. Like, fuck, y'all got a Glock when y'all rent this bitch out. On photo, like, nigga left all them white lows in that bitch. You could tell, bro, a lot of them bitches don't even look like they got their feet put in them, folk. You know what I'm saying? It just was crazy. I ain't even gonna lie, folk. That shit, imagine being that rich, folk. Like, that gotta come with some type of peace of mind or some type of real live, like, you just be like in heaven, damn near. Like, damn, folk, like, I'm really this rich, folk. Like, I could just leave thousands of dollars worth of shit, folk. They left food in the refrigerator, all type of shit, folk. Like, you could tell, folk, that shit just that gotta be the life, folk. I ain't even gonna lie, folk. I can't wait till that's me, so I could just be that rich and me and my people can enjoy this shit to the point where we just could leave shit after we go. Like, cause that's shit you do when you shop when you land. Motherfuckers just like go out of town without bags for real and just buy shit as they go and leave it on bro. You know what I'm saying? That shit crazy, folks. I ain't gonna lie. OGD1K, shout out to folks. He say, what it do, Tay? Showing love from Florida. Question is how do you feel about DJ Academics won Chirac series? Do you think he made people targets with nicknames? I don't blame Academics for none of that shit that people blame him for, bro. Like, I'm not a blamer. Like, do I feel like he didn't help the situation? Sure. Do he have made certain shit even worse? Maybe. But as far as like condemning him for what we was doing for, he is a reporter. You know what I'm saying? Now, he got carried away with nicknames and certain ways he used to talk about us, maybe. Like, but honestly, the more I get into this content space, the more I start to deem a lot of that shit. Academics was low key smart, and he was before his time, folks. Because a lot of people do the shit he do right now, which is basically clickbaiting and using shit that's gonna like be a sound bite, folks. You talking in a way where it's gonna be a sound bite. It's gonna get around. It's gonna be looked at multiple times and played back 50 times. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, he was doing that clickbaiting and sound biting shit before we even knew that shit was really a thing, folks. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, Like, and I think I think that was what he was doing, bro. But honestly, even without all that, in the means of everything, he was literally just like literally, folk, like reporting, folk. It was kind of spicy, but he was just reporting, folks. It's like a WGN reporter, folks. Like, but with a little extra spin on it on BD, folks. I don't blame him for none of that shit, folks. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, he ain't out here like he one of our big homies, like he controlling the shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, we gonna kill each other regardless, folks. Whether he add the extra spin on it or reported about it or not. We was killing each other and we was shooting at each other, beefing and doing all type of shit and putting it on the net for him to even cover it, folks. You know what I'm saying? So the problem started with us. You know what I'm saying? Like, that I can't blame him for everything that we did, folks. You know what I'm saying? That wasn't his fault. He just figured out a way how to capitalize it from where he was from on BD. That's how I feel. He was smart enough to inject himself into shit that had nothing to do with him and benefit from it, folks. On BD. He low-key benefited from it before we got smart enough to benefit from it on BD. I can't blame him for that. He was smart. Shit, if you ask me, smart as fuck. Because you see how many motherfuckers do it now? How many motherfuckers benefiting off what we go through and what we got going on every day? They benefiting off that shit, man, and they been doing it for it was happening after him, and plenty others have did it that ain't even from this side of the world. So it's like at the end of the day, he was one of the first people to see and be ahead of the curve, and he just basically did what he did, folks. I ain't mad at that. I ain't mad at that at all, folks. You know what I'm saying? I can't fault him for that. I ain't gonna play the blame game with academics, folks. You know what I'm saying? This shit was way deeper than anything he could have said or did or any of that, folks. His portrayal of what was going on, what was actually happening in the streets was way worse and real than that, folks. It was nothing about academics, folks. I'm telling you this. And I was there. I was a part of all that shit he was covering, folks. You know what I'm saying? That shit was not his fault. You know what I'm saying? It was not his fault at all. Let's see, man. Let's get to another story, man. So FINESSE2x came out and said on his live that he didn't brush his teeth when he didn't have money because he ain't know about that, folks. Like he basically said he didn't brush his teeth. He wasn't thinking about brushing his teeth. All he was thinking was like basically being in the trench. Matter of fact, let me get the actual factual. Shout out to 02AI, man, by the way. Let me get the actual. Let's just go weep again what this nigga said, folks. Cause I'm not gonna lie to you, folks. When I read it, folks, I was like, ew. First of all,
I ain't brushed my teeth before I got them fixed. Yeah, because I ain't know no better. I ain't know no better before I got my teeth fixed, nigga. I was a street nigga. Fuck brushing my teeth. I wanted some money, nigga. Fuck you talking about. But when I did better, hey, man, quit playing with me, man.
Okay, so first of all, don't drag us street niggas into this, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you, cause you being a street nigga, and this coming from a street nigga, this has zero to do with you being a street nigga, bro. Like, you made us all as street niggas look bad and look dirty as fuck saying that on BD, fo, because what the fuck do you mean you didn't know no better, fo? Like, what do you mean? Like, you wasn't raised at all by anybody in your family that says brush your teeth or wash your ass? Like, that is not exclusive. Like, street niggas learn about that, bro. That ain't exclusive to a walk of life. Certain shit is for everybody, and that's one of them. Washing your ass and brushing your teeth applies to everybody in all walks of life, nigga. You just shitted on all the niggas in the street or that street niggas or from the street all in one fat ass quote, folk. Then, folk, like, when your teeth look like this, folk, I'm not gonna lie, folk. When your teeth look like this On Steve, the least you can do is brush your shit, folks. I ain't gonna even lie, folks, because you already got the yuck mouth as a look. The least you can do is surprise the motherfucker and your shit be minty fresh. Like, oh, okay. Folks, he fucked up, but his breath be on point. But you just out here, folks, looking in, acting the part. Teeth fucked up, breath hotter than a motherfucker. You look exactly, your breath smelling exactly how that motherfucker mouth look on BD, folks. Like, no, gang. Don't bring street niggas into that. Talking about, oh yeah, I wanted some money, nigga. What the fuck? I wanted some money too. Fuck is you talking about? We all want some money, nigga. Why the fuck you think that gives you the excuse to go and say, oh yeah, I ain't brushed my teeth, I ain't know no better? Talk to the hand. You bapping, folk. I'm not even gonna lie, folk. You was just dirty. Just say you was dirty, folk. I ain't even gonna lie, folk. Just say you was a dirty, filthy ass nigga, folk. Don't blame it on being a street nigga. Don't blame it on being broke, because you making all the other broke niggas and all the other street niggas look like they don't fucking do this as well. And that's not the case. That's not the case, bro. On BD, you didn't represent broke niggas or niggas that's in the street well at all, folks. You made motherfuckers look bogus as hell because niggas think that apply to every street nigga or every broke nigga. Like, oh, I want some money so bad I ain't even brushing my teeth for this shit. Like, what? You gonna stay broke. I ain't gonna lie, folks. You gonna be broke with bad breath. I don't give a fuck. I ain't getting money with no bad breath, shitty mouth ass nigga. You better be lucky your ass knew how to rap very, 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 very good on BD. And you better be lucky you ain't say that shit before you even had the motherfucking rap money or the motherfucking means and connections to do a lot of shit. You better be lucky. I ain't gonna lie, folks, because a lot of niggas, once I would have found out about you saying that, nigga, if I was Jay Prince and them and I was Jay Prince Jr. and I found out your motherfucking ass ain't around this bitch brushing your teeth and breath in the mic and shit, just imagine how hot the mic was before he really got on. He and that bitch, like, bro, whoever got a session after this, they finna on BD, they about to definitely go in that bitch and they about to want their money back. Folk, the whole booth smell like ass. On BD, folks, imagine coming in the booth after folks, that bitch lit up. On Fold Them Gray, you got the session after Finesse 2 times. You go in that bitch, he and that bitch all over the mic. The fuck? You go in the booth, it smell like straight fart in that bitch. You, oh, hell no. What the fuck? Is Diddy in here? Fuck, it smell like ass open all through this bitch on Steve. The fuck? Hell no, folks. I ain't gonna lie, folks. Mike stinking, folks. And I'm gonna tell you, as a rapper, folks, the mic hold a lot of that shit in, folks. On BD, folks, especially if you rapping in front of one of them mics that got the cotton circle screen in front of it, folks. That is catching all that hot ass breath and spit that's coming out of your fucking mouth. On BD, folks. And you just around this bitch rapping, freestyling, rapping for 4 minutes straight into the microphone. On Steve, breath hot as fuck. You bogus, folks. You put a lot of people through a lot of shit, folks. I'm happy it worked out for you, though, because a lot of niggas just still got shitty breath. You was actually able to make a way where you can branch off and become a new guy and reinvent yourself as far as your hygiene. A lot of your homies is happy as hell you got on. They ain't gonna say it to your face, but they happy as fuck, folks, because your breath not stinking no more. Your breath not hot and smelling like ass no more on BD. They ain't even happy you got on and got 1 million and all of that. They happy you got on because that's when you started brushing your fucking teeth. On BD, folks. Like, come on, folks. Tisky told me, I wonder what Finesse Shiesty smell like. I was just finna say that, folks. Like, how the fuck you was, like, bro, you can't tell, man. Y'all from Memphis. Y'all know y'all was wearing Shiesty. Pooh Shiesty was wearing them bitch. I like, bro, I know your breath. It's no way in hell you was talking with your shiesty down, folk. At all. I could never believe you was talking with your shiesty down, folk. It's no way. Cause bro, I swear to God, G, like, I'm gonna be 100 with you, bro. Back when we used to have to wear shiesties, or back even when COVID was going on and you used to have to put a motherfucking mask on before you ate breakfast. Like, going outside with morning breath, I like, bro, I run to the gas station or something, like, real quick, put on the motherfucking COVID mask, and I'm talking to that bitch, and I'm just smelling straight morning breath. My shit smell like a fart, right? And it's just stuck in your mask. Every time you talk, you sniffing, you inhaling shit breath from Steve, bro. I used to be like, damn, I'm broke great. Like, imagine you got morning, you get up in the morning, you gotta run to the gas station or some shit real quick, and you gotta put on the COVID mask on BD. All that ass breath just going in your nose on Steve. Like, nah, folks. Hell no, folks. No. On Steve, no, folks. I'm telling you, folks. No. That's not the way to go, folks. I'm telling you, bro. On bro grave. Folks, shout out my girl, Katie. She sent that blue. On phone, and she said, I want some money too. Oh, Steve, he said, I want some money too. On phone of grave. Shout out my girl, Katie, man. Katie! Bow out. Bow. Bow. On phone now. Shout out my girl, Katie. I ain't even gonna hold you. My girl, Katie. Shout out my girl. For that honey bun. On see. Hey, for them sending them honey bunskis on Steve, shout out the phone on them checks hitting on bro Greg. I ain't gonna lie to you on C short. On C short, I ain't gonna lie. Shout out my girl Katie. Bow bow. For them. Shout out my girl Katie. Shout out my girl Katie. I'm bro Greg. Bro. So I was watching this fucking interview with Gunna, man, and they had asked Gunna, do he fuck with AI, man? And he was like, yeah, woo, I think bam, I'm into it, but I ain't on it yet for real, this, that, and the third. And will.i.am was interviewing him, actually, and he was like, telling them like, yeah, bro, right now you competing with real people, but in 10 years, you're going to be competing with AI, folk. I'm telling them like, you're going to be competing with AI, folk. And I'm not even gonna lie to you, folks. That shit kind of made me sad. I'm not gonna lie to you, folks. Like, cause it's already tough enough. And it's just every fucking live, it seems. Now I'm just like noticing, bro, how fucking happy I am that I was already on this path and I was already ahead of the curve and I'm already able to capitalize off this, folks, because like, it's getting too hard for niggas who make money now, folks. I'm not even gonna lie, bro. Like, as far as musicians, bro, like, y'all remember like a few months back or a year back or something, they dropped a song, folks, that was made by AI, folks, and the song was going crazy, folks, and then everybody found out it was AI, and that song got took down or some shit, bro. Like, because people was in an uproar. Like, bro, nobody want to listen to this fake-ass person, bro. Like, what the fuck? Like, put real people in position, because, bro, you got to think about it, bro. If I got AI artists, I don't got to pay you niggas $3 million. I don't got to have $5, $6, $10 million motherfucking deals that I'm cutting checks with actual people. If AI is going to be a real thing in music, bro, then that mean they don't got to pay y'all niggas, bro. So all you rappers, musicians, and people that's like in music making, imagine how hard it is finna get a deal, to get recognized, to get seen, and to get fucking the money from this shit, folks. It's already hard enough to make money from music, even if you are successful and popping, bro. Like, real shit, bro. Like, it's already hard enough. They not paying you as much as you should be from your own music. You getting cut every which way, low balling you here, taking a big percentage there that they not telling you about. By the time the money hit a lot of these musicians' hands, it's less than 10% of what they made, bro. Y'all heard Meek Mill just say he finally independent, man. He was making 13% of what he was getting off music for real. 13%. And we talking about one of the biggest rappers of the last 15 years, folks. 13% on BD. What do you think a nigga with a few 100,000 views, perennial few 100,000 views, or maybe he can get 1 million or 2. Maybe he can sell 40 or 50,000 first week. But we talking about Meek Mill, who was doing that shit in a day. Who was doing 250,000 first week, multiple albums, gold and platinum albums, folks. Like gold plaques are all over the fucking place on BD. Got a room full of plaques. And like 13%. So now y'all finna be rapping against motherfuckers who not even real, bro. Y'all finna be rapping against motherfuckers who not even real, folks. He said, I don't know, Meek ain't that smart. He might have signed a crackhead deal. No, folks. Even crackhead deals, folks. I'm telling you, folks. 13%, folks. No, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you, folks. It's too steep, folks. A lot of these niggas got worse deals. CJ, a lot of these niggas got fucking 360s. Where they gotta fucking give every dime they make back. A lot of these niggas under those, folks. You know what I'm saying? Like, Meek ain't got the worst deal because he obviously was rich as fuck. You know what I'm saying? Made 30, 40, 50 plus million in this shit, folks. Like, so at the end of the day, folks, like, a lot of these niggas is signing, folks, contracts, folks, and not knowing the ins and outs. For there's few niggas who actually know what they signing themselves to, folks. You know what I'm saying? Like, these niggas, folks, this money, especially with this new economy, folks, and how shit going, bro, signing and you getting a few 100,000 in advance as an advance is not enough. It used to be decent. Right now, you sign a deal and your advance 200,000, bro, that shit'll be gone. Like, once you really do some real shit with that shit, bro, that shit is out of there. I'm telling you, it's over with. You cannot, that ain't even enough no more, bro. Like, it's literally not, folks, on BD, folks. Like, not enough for you to look like you got a deal, folks. Like, it's enough to look like you got some, you hood rich or some shit. But to really, like, look like you signed a deal and you was a millionaire, bro, that shit, no, it's not enough. I'm telling you it's not enough, folks. On BD. It's not enough, folks. So, this shit, it's like, it's just, I feel like they trying to figure out a way to weed the actual people out the way, because if an AI fail, like what the fuck, like if you got an AI artist and that shit don't pop, like what's the backlash? Nothing. Fuck, create another AI artist or make a different song that might pop. Like you don't gotta worry about, oh, he flopped and this and that, because you ain't putting no money into the nigga. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got high hopes and all of these quotas and shit for AI. You know what I'm saying? So it's tough, folks. Like, I just feel like it's getting real tough, bro. If you ask me, like it's getting tough as artists for people to really just like, you know, like for people to really make their money and get their due, man. Like, and I just hate that for the world because we need people with a heartbeat making music, bro. You know, we don't need like everything, bro. Like, I ain't gonna even lie, G. Like, honestly, I'm getting afraid, bro. If you ask me, folks, like, I'm getting afraid, y'all. Like, I'm being 100 with you, man, because to me, it just feels like I just seen some shit earlier. Microsoft came out with a motherfucking AI that's basically finna replace doctors. Like, imagine how many doctors and people in the medical field, folk, that's about to get cut. Like, they don't gotta pay y'all. They got AI. They done invested billions into this. So once these get to working, they gonna be working for nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, we gonna be living in one of them ages, folk, where our whole lives, like our grandchildren and great-great-grandchildren, folk, not, like, y'all think the iPad babies is something, bro. Like, no, we really finna go into a stage of life where it's like, touching grass is gonna be, like, unheard of, bro. Like, getting outside, going in the field, like getting your own information through trial and error is gonna be difficult, bro. Like our grandchildren is gonna be some of the most laziest motherfuckers in the world, bro. Because look at everything that's about to be at their expense, bro. Like, you feel what I'm saying? Like, these niggas is not gonna be able to learn a lot of shit through trial and error or through firsthand experience, bro. It's all gonna come through AI and we about to be replaced, bro. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna replace a lot of y'all truck drivers. Like y'all think, y'all CDLs, y'all make the world go round, bro. This shit Elon Musk doing, folk, and got all these motherfucking cars driving themselves around. Y'all don't think trucks next? Y'all don't think as soon as they figure out a fucking way to replace all these motherfucking CDL drivers and shit, y'all ain't getting y'all fucking jobs taken, folk, by trucks that can drive themselves? You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all they gonna try to do away with all the essential workers, folks, because no matter what, they make the world go round, and even in a crisis, they gotta get paid, folks. Because they gotta do the shit that they gotta do. Like, even when COVID was going on, all the essential workers were still working, getting double and triple the money because they make the world go round. They gotta get paid, folks. But how that motherfucking taxi shit that Elon doing, folks, Tesla doing right now, motherfuckers is pulling up, getting dropped out by cars with no drivers, folks. That's gonna be AI robots driving salt and manure around the world, folks. Like, it's gonna get crazy. They already be talking about CDLs and this, and it ain't enough loads, that, and it's too many fucking drivers going on strike here and there. Like, nah, bro, they gonna do away with y'all, folks. Like, you feel me? Like, they gonna do away with that shit, man. Bro, shout out to my nigga Sean Henry. He said, I feel like the artists that own their likeness got to profit off of the fact that they're gonna be able to sound like how they used to sound like 3 years ago. Imagine AI Lil Wayne in his prime. But the thing is, bro, it's not about AI Lil Wayne. It's about AI, a whole new person that's not even real, that's bringing in more revenue and making more money than actual real artists, folks. They making all that money for these labels, and niggas we not gonna produce no more Lil Waynes, folks. And in 50 years, how that shit gonna be, I could see niggas not even having real artists no more. It's gonna be we gonna be all listening to AI, folks, on BD. Everybody cause niggas who actually rap not gonna see no future in that shit, cause it's like y'all don't wanna pay real human beings that rap because y'all can fucking get AI for free, and y'all ain't paying them. Y'all just using them, and they songs going platinum and going number one and number one on Billboard 100 and shit, and then they just bringing in money. They ain't paying these niggas like, yeah, AI, here go 30,000 you made this week. No, them niggas ain't getting allowances or shit. They just kicking out songs. They don't need to take 18 hours in the studio. They don't gotta be paid $100 an hour. They gonna be in that bitch. AI gonna be making 3 songs in a half an hour and shit. And on BD, folks, they not gonna pay humans no more. All of our great-great-grandchildren gonna be listening to AI music, folks. You know what I'm saying? Ain't gonna be no performances, folks, on BD unless it's robots. You know what I'm saying? Ephraim Hawkins, shout out to folks, say somebody gonna have to write lyrics for AI. Nah, bro, I don't even think that. You know how ChatGPT exists? You say a few things to ChatGPT, he make a whole motherfucking 8-page essay and put that bitch in the most professional way you ever heard on BD. People in college and in high school already do this shit every day. Fuck. They figure out a way to straight up ChatGPT getting people through high school and college right now on BD. So it's not I don't see the AI. Like, I'm not as happy or as enthused by AI like everybody else is, bro, because I feel like it's just figuring out a way to make actual humans lazy, do away with humans as a whole, and do away with, like, us being needed for certain things to be how they are or to be successful. If they don't need actual people to do the job or get the money, they're not going to have it, folks. Don't think it's going to be no motherfucking wholesome ass CEOs or motherfuckers on boards and shit that's just going to be so fucking nice that they want to employ actual people and hurt their bottom line because they want to actually pay you for your time and your services when they can just get AI to do every fucking thing and just get the money that AI is making for them, folks. You know what I'm saying? Like, that shit, like, bro, they're going to do away with us all, folks. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I'm glad I make a content and stream now. I don't know how they going to figure out how to beat us in this era, in this lane, but they going to probably figure it out too. You know what I'm saying? But right now they need the streamers and they need human streamers Robots can't come through this bitch and do it how we do it. So we still need it. But they trying to figure out a way to do away with us all, man. And if y'all don't realize that, some of y'all just never will. So shout out to NFL Newski. Say, hey, Tay from Louisville, Kentucky. Just wanted to get some advice from an artist who don't have the support system like other artists. Just keep working, bro. If you really raw, I don't know if you weak or not, folk, but if you really raw, folk, I ain't gonna leave a lie, folk. Your talent not gonna be able to be denied. It don't matter if you don't got the support or not. Just keep putting the work out, and if you really like that, folk, and if you really good at that shit, it's gonna fall through, folk. On still, is no way it can't, folk. Nobody can deny good music, folk. I've learned that. I've been taught that, and that's a real fucking true statement, folk. Nobody can deny good music at all. I don't give a fuck who you is, folk. So I always understand that, folk. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my girl E, baby. She told me, let me go ahead and send mine on photo. Y'all sending them hundreds, folks. Oh, BD, folks. Shout out to my girls, man. Oh, BD. Shout out to my girls and my guys, man. My girls be representing, though. I ain't even gonna lie. Shout out to my girl Easy E, man. On photo, man. She said that honey bun. Oh, bro. I ain't even see that shout on stage. Look at my shout. Oh, bro. Shout out to my shout now. Oh, bro. Bro, great, folks. Shout out to my girl E, man. On photo, man. Shout out to my girl E. Sean Henry say, King Front got a point. You ever heard that Pappy Vaughn and TK song Vaughn part go crazy? I never heard it. But you see how raw it is? Like, that's probably AI, folk. Like, that's probably AI, folk, and they already raw as hell. You think they gonna be taking niggas' jobs and shit? Look at 16 to my your fans rich as hell. Let me hold something, man. These ain't my fans, folk. These my mods and my peoples, folk. They my peoples. I ain't gonna leave it live, folk. We ain't got no fans in here. This the kickback spot. This is where everybody come to have a good time. I ain't even got fans, folks. These my peoples, my rounds, my loved ones on Steve, folks. They fuck with me, yo, bro, and I fuck with them back, man. That's how we bumming, folks. I ain't gonna lie, folks. That's how we bumming. They show me love all the time, though, folks. This ain't shit, bro. I ain't gonna even lie, folks. Folks them be showing love in this bitch. I ain't even gonna lie, folks. Shout out to my supporters, man, and my people, man. Y'all don't never go unnoticed, man. Bro. Y'all don't never go unnoticed, man. Shout out to G. Say, what's up, Tay? I just graduated college, and AI definitely helped me. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying, folks. Look, folks. Niggas is getting through college, getting through their midterms and shit. Like, is acing and getting through these motherfucking colleges and high schools and everything. Fall off this shit, bro. I'm telling y'all, boy, this shit. We in a new era, man. We in a new era, fool. I'm telling you, fool. We in a new era. It's different, fool. We in a new era, y'all. We in a new era, man. I'm for them, man. We in a new era. Shout out to Ephraim Hawkins. He said, you heard about MELLO BUCKZ? Yeah, I did. I'm finna get into that, man. I'm saving certain topics to the end of the live because, you know, I could just get a lot of less important shit out the way, man. I'm for them, but I'm finna get into it soon, man. Quavo, man, smacked somebody camera, for because he was fucking asked about the Diddy trial and shit. And he said, get the fuck out of here, man, and smacked the camera. And the dude was like, man, you don't have to smack the camera and shit. And this is the part where I say, folks, like, a lot of shit bleed on other niggas and shit. Like, it just, you bleed on everybody else and shit because you making these weird ass decisions, folks. But this is why, low key, you gotta stand for something in the industry, folks. Cause a lot of y'all, folks, y'all knew about this shit. Quavo too, folks. I know Quavo knew about this shit, bro. You know what I'm saying? Quavo, you knew, folks. It's okay to admit it, folks. We know that you knew. Y'all was too close. Y'all hung together too much. You seen this shit, folks. Like, you know what I'm saying? So this is like, people always think a lot of the shit that they do never gonna come out or come to the light, folks. And it do. You know what I'm saying? When you niggas was doing a lot of shit, y'all hanging with Diddy, fucking and doing all this freak shit, y'all probably thinking this shit never gonna come to the light. He been doing this shit since niggas was fucking walking and just starting to walk and shit. And whole time it done reared its ugly head, folks. This is why you can't be like y'all knew what was going on, folks. Y'all knew what was going on, folks. I don't give no fuck what nobody say. Y'all knew what was going on, folks. That's just that on that, folks. I can't lie. Y'all knew, folks. Y'all knew exactly what was going on, folks. We gotta keep this shit a babe, folks. Y'all do. Y'all was aware, folks. Oh, bro. You know what I'm saying? Y'all was on point, folks. That's all that is, folks. On bro grade. So it's like I feel sorry for Quavo Nunn, but at the same time I don't, because if y'all wasn't tolerating the shit when it was happening, y'all wouldn't be getting asked about it now on BD. Now all y'all guilty by association, but y'all was fucking with Diddy and y'all was aware of this shit when it was actually going on. A lot of y'all was probably there, and y'all ain't never think this shit was gonna come out, and it did, folks. So now y'all gotta get asked about the shit. Don't be smacking niggas' cameras and treating reporters and shit because they asking y'all about these niggas. Well, the jig is up. We knew y'all knew. So at the end of the day, you can't be mad, folks. I get it. You don't want to be asked that shit. It's embarrassing. It's goofy. You probably feel a lot of ways like that, folks. Bro. But at the end of the day, folks, you gotta be 100, folks. You kind of put this shit on yourself, folks. Bro. You kind of put this shit on yourself, folks. I ain't gonna even lie, folks. On bro grave, folks. You did this shit to yourself, folks. Bro. You know what I'm saying? Finally, Rich say, do a live reaction to AILA and Von's song. See, that shit is wild, folks. It's weird a little bit, folks. KFI. Shout out to folks. He say, what's good, whoa? Did you see YFG Fesso on Reggie's stream? He had a funny ass diss on him. Then he died. Then he checked DDG brother for seeming like he's fake. He's bloodhound. Yeah, I seen it, folks. I seen it. I'm going to talk about it tomorrow because I got a lot of topics on here today, and I want to leave some shit for tomorrow. But I'm going to talk about that shit tomorrow, though, folks. We're going to get into all that, folks. Bro Gray. Shout out to my nigga, Montreal Edwards on Bro Gray. Shout out to my shout. He say time to party, but not like the... Oh, hold on. Folks say it's time to party, but not like Diddy. On for them, yeah, man. I'm glad you had that. Shout out to my boy, though, man. Montreal Edwards said the dump truck, baby shark, he said the park, he said the blue. Bro, y'all show me hella love today, folks. Bro, Greg, I ain't gonna even lie to you, folks. I kind of feel loved. I'm not gonna lie. I feel loved, folks. I'm feeling it, folks. No Diddy, folks. I ain't gonna lie, folks. Shout out to y'all, man. I'm for them, man. Y'all making me smile in this bitch. On Steve, y'all making a nigga happy as hell. Oh, bro, great, folks. Shout out to food over this bitch, man. Oh, Steve, folks. So look, man, bro, what is the dude, the last guy, folk, that was on the run, folk, for the Louisiana shit, folk. I ain't even gonna lie, one of the last inmates that broke out of shit, folk, he's still on the run, folk. And I ain't gonna lie, folk, shout out to him, man. And shout out, I don't even want to say just shout out to him, because obviously, like, the other one, the light-skinned one, Antoine Massey, he kind of smart. He did evade them boys for 6 weeks, and he was only in Holly Grove, which is in Louisiana, folks. It's in New Orleans, folks. So he wasn't that far away. And he was able to hide from them for 6 weeks, and he never even left the state. So as dumb as I want to make him sound, he's not, folks. He actually got away with that shit for quite a while. So, you know, that I can't respect that, folks. I ain't gonna even lie. I can't respect that, folks. Like, you know, bro. But, man, folks, the last guy that's remaining, folks, I ain't even gonna lie, folks. He's smarter than the motherfucker. But, G, when everything came out, G, and everybody was making bets on the internet, like, man, I got my money on him. What the fuck is his name, folks? The last nigga that's left, folks. What's his name, y'all? What's his name for now? What's his name, y'all? What the fuck? What the fuck? His name? Damn, I just had his fucking name somewhere, folks. It's Derrick Grove. Yeah, we all knew, folks. They talking about they think that Derrick, folks, is changed his motherfucking look, and he's grew out of. They talking about they think he grew his hair out of shit like that so he could duck his motherfucking his mug shot and how people think he look at the time, folks. I ain't gonna lie, fuck with that. On BD, folks. That's smart. You doing shit to evade the police, folks. Now they say the nigga tall as hell. But at the end of the day, folks, I ain't gonna lie, folks. Shorty, y'all wanna know why I always thought Shorty was gonna be on the run the longest is because he already convicted, folks. He don't got shit else to lose. Shorty done already been convicted and got life for some shit already, folks. He waiting to be sentenced for a whole different charge, folks, that he haven't been convicted of yet on BD. But he already done got hella time, folks, so he ain't got shit to lose. What y'all gonna do? Give him another life sentence? Like, that shit ain't nothing, bro. I ain't even gonna lie, folks. So, shout out to him, folks. Shout out to Derrick Rose on BD, folks. He did this shit the right way, folks, on BD, folks. Like, he did this shit the right way. And you can't take that from Shorty. On BD, you can't take that from him, folks. He's smart with this shit, folks. On BD, folks. Like, I ain't even gonna lie, folks. Woody booked again, too. Damn, I gotta talk about that tomorrow, too, y'all. Bro, I gotta talk about that tomorrow, too, folks. I gotta screenshot that, folks. On BD, folks. But shout out to Derrick Grove, because he doing this shit the right way, folks. So I do also wanted to talk about Ace Bailey's agent, man. This nigga look like one of the fucking janky promoters on BD. Like, bro, this nigga look like a fucking nigga. He look like one of them niggas, folk, who throw your whole life and future away. I ain't even gonna lie, folk. Like, he looks like one of those old street niggas, folk, that grew up, got a little money off drugs, and now he trying to go legit and open up a motherfucking juice bar or something in the hood. Like, he look like one of those niggas, bro. I cannot believe this is Ace Bailey's agent, and this the nigga who's been giving him all this advice to not work out with teams, try to not get picked by certain teams, and it fucked him up because he ended up going to Utah, bro. Like, all that shit you did nothing. Okay? It did nothing. So now, all you've done was advise and give a motherfucker bad advice, bro. Like, that shit is just so fucking stupid of you. And I just feel some type of way. I'm not gonna even lie, man. I feel some type of way, bro. Because black men sending off younger black men shouldn't exist, bro. You are his fucking agent. He's looking at you to give him the keys to success and teach him how to navigate through this business. And you giving a nigga bad advice. I'm not gonna lie. You giving him bad advice, bro. That advice was terrible, folks. Because you didn't get shit out of it. He ended up going to maybe the worst fucking drafted team that he could have went to, folks. I ain't gonna even lie, folks. Like, you did all that to try to duck certain teams from drafting this nigga. He went to the Utah fucking Jazz, bro. And then they picked him knowing you didn't want him to go to those type of teams, so they gave you a fat ass fuck you. They know exactly the play you were trying to pull, and the teams decided to give you a fat ass middle finger, you dummy. You should feel fucking stupid, bro. And then what I don't get is this, bro. If I was good enough to be drafted in any sport, you dumb fucks don't understand the higher you're drafted, the more your contract is as a rookie. Like, I wouldn't give a fuck if the Shanghai Sharks had the #1 pick. Nigga, I want that. Fuck. That's the most money out of the whole draft. Why the fuck would I want to do things to knock my draft stock down when the higher you're drafted, the more your contract is worth? I wouldn't give a fuck what I'm playing for because at this point, I ain't even in the league. I'm playing for the money. I ain't playing for rings and all of that shit yet. I just got in this bitch. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just got in this motherfucker. You niggas trying to get out of the top 5 and get them in top 10. Like, okay, you finna cost them $15 million too, goof ass nigga. The fuck is wrong with niggas, man? Like, I do not get it. I don't understand it for the life of me, bro. It's just fucking stupid, if you ask me, bro. It just is. It just is. It just is, bro. It's dumb as fuck. It is, bro. It's the stupidest fucking thing that you can do, bro. He said he's not a generational talent. It don't matter. It don't matter. Bro, I have not seen a generational draft class either since 2003. A lot of these draft classes are a bunch of who is that? Where is they from? What did they do? Like, these niggas is not shit. The money say you forget most of these niggas already be up a couple mil off NIL. So what? And they agents are making 5% of that. If that, a lot of them, bro. The agent is always supposed to try to get the most money out of every deal, bro. You know what I'm saying? Wherever we going, wherever the money go, if you an agent, because I'm not getting NIL money. I'm getting 5% of that. All the deals he closed for Bailey, he getting 5% of that shit, bro. That's not a lot. If you knock 10 million off of his deal, you just took 500 grand from yourself. You know what I'm saying? Like, that ain't smart. That ain't smart, bro. Like, why would you try to drop his draft stock when you get 5% of whatever deal you close for this man? You should be trying to get all the money in the world, folks. On BD, all the dollars, everything. Yes, I want to go to the #1 team. I want to be drafted high as fucking the sky, bitch. On bro. Like, no, man, that shit ain't, that's dumb. That's stupid, bro. I don't give a fuck what nobody say, for that's dumb as fuck, bro. That is just the dumbest shit in the world, folks. Ephraim Hawkins, shout out to folks. He said, get on every streaming app and increase your profit gain. It's on the way. I got you, folks. Trust me. On vote. Ephraim Hawkins say, finally caught my first live. Can't wait to laugh, man. Yeah, folks. You kind of late, though. I been on this bitch. I'm finna get off. Alfredo Bermudez, folks. He say, first live. This what I be watching on the daily, though, man. Damn. Why y'all just not tapping in? I'm glad y'all tapped in, though, folks. Don't get me wrong, gang. On BD. But y'all look late. I ain't even gonna lie, folks. I ain't even gonna lie, folks. Y'all a little late. Y'all a little late. I ain't even gonna lie. Y'all a little late, folks. If you ask me, but I hope I can make you laugh before you get off for them. I ain't even gonna lie, folks. So, man, quickly, I do wanted to speak on this. So, that Mexican OT did come out and apologize, man. One of his closest and loyal fans didn't like what he said, folks, and he felt like he lost a real, genuine fan, and he came out and said, damn, bro, been rocking with me for a while, too, man. He made an apology, and he said he felt like this question was dumb, so he gave a stupid response. But it's like, I told you, man, I kind of felt where he was coming from, bro. Like, I felt like it's just about, like, I feel like I get what he meant and why his mind worked like that. But it's like, bro, we in the clip era. We don't give a fuck about context clues era. We in the different era, bro. You know what I'm saying? We not in the era where you could just say shit and it's gonna be taken exactly how you want it to be taken. Niggas looking for a reason to misunderstand or misinterpret anybody. I always say that on my lives, folks. I try to learn this shit even with content, bro, because if you leave any room for misinterpretation or for people to not understand fully what you was trying to put down, they're gonna fucking make you hang for that, folks. I'm telling you, it's just the facts. It's just the facts. You know what I'm saying? So you always want to try to put your best foot forward in this interview space, content creator space, all that shit, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, you just want to put your best foot forward at all times. So, you know, I accept your apology, folks. You know what I'm saying? I fuck with you, bro. But you do gotta definitely figure out for how you gonna, you know, approach this shit, man. Yeah, but let's move on, man. So 4EXTRA versus 607 Unk. I ain't even gonna lie, y'all. I still didn't do my due diligence on this, so we're gonna pass this topic into tomorrow. Okay? Okay. Thanks. Great. I ain't even gonna lie, fo. I don't know none of. I didn't even see the shit yet, fo. I was supposed to talk about the shit, but I didn't even. When I seen them niggas tweaking, I kind of skipped past that shit. I'm not gonna lie, bro. Like, a lot of shit don't move me, fo. But I'll figure it out, and I'll cut back to you guys tomorrow. So yeah, that we're gonna do that tomorrow, and I did want to speak on this MELLO BUCKZ party shit, folks, on BD, folks. I did want to speak on this because, like, this is just an eye opener and a reminder, man, for people like me who like sit back and I take everything in and analyze it. I'm like a computer, y'all. Like, I try to read the tea leaves based on what everybody else is going through at what's going on. This is why, like, if I'm being honest with you, bro, like, I don't like a lot of people be tweaking out me because they say I post where I'm at or I post shits too soon, but I always post when I'm really safe, bro. Like, I posted at a Wrigley Field game and people had a fucking, even people from my block, folks was hitting me up like, wow, you posting that while you there? Like, bro, have you ever been to Wrigleyville? Like, have you ever been to a sporting event? Like, bro, nothing is happening, bro. Whoever does anything is gonna have to accept that they're going to jail right then and there. You're not getting away with it. You're not getting off the scene with it, bro. If you go to Wrigleyville, folks, you literally cannot even get on the street of Wrigleyville with an actual car, folks. You can't. You can't get in the game because you got to go through metal detectors to even get in the game with a gun, folks. So you can't get in the game with a gun. You can't get on the street with a car. You know what I'm saying? So you're going to have to park 8 blocks down and go through Wrigleyville and try to catch a hat and run past a whole motherfucking police station of cops to get back. You know what I'm saying? So I'm kind of comfortable when I'm at a game, to say the least, bro. But like, when I'm in the club, bro, like, I swear to God, bro, I'll be in the club. If you follow me on the gram, I'll be in the club a lot, bro. I'm not even gonna lie. And I do not post that shit. I don't post any of it. I ain't gonna, not even in my close friends, because there's people in there that just will indirectly just speak about information. And everybody follow everybody on the gram, and everybody got everybody motherfucking password on their motherfucking phones and shit. You will be thinking, oh man, I don't follow him. I could post this in my close friends whole time. His bitch got her shit signed in on his phone. He be on her page looking at people close friends who she follow. On BD, I seen this happen, folks. I know brothers who got their sisters' pages on their phone. They go on their sisters' pages and op shop. The ops be putting their sisters and their close friends trying to show off and shit. And then niggas just go on their sister page off their phone, look in your whole close friends, see where you and your niggas at, and now there we have it on BD. Bang. Like, you literally can't even post if you shouldn't post on bros. You shouldn't try to hide it at all. Because if you post it and you're still trying to hide it, you're not hiding it, bro. I guarantee you, folks. Like, somebody gonna see it that shouldn't have saw it if you post it, folks. So don't post nothing you don't want people to see, because the people that you don't want to see it, 99% of the time, they're still gonna see it, bro. Because you posted it in your close friends, and whoever you got in your close friends, they got such and such and page on their phone, and they just go on their page and watch your shit on BD. I know people who do this, folks. You know what I'm saying? So you just gotta be careful, folks, because, like, bro, this shit is different, bro. Like, and my era, folks, was crazy, folks, but like right now, I can see the guidance is missing, folks. Like, the guidance is missing, folks. Shit, I've been holding that in for a minute, fool. I ain't even gonna lie, fool. Shit. Damn. Oh, damn, fool. What the fuck? That's this black, fool, BD. That's this black. This bitch got me ready to do. What they be? Oh, damn! I gotta take a do. Hey! Oh, that was one of them farts where you gotta lift one of your cheeks up on BD. For I just had to lift one of my cheeks up, folks. No Diddy, oh Steve Gray, folks. Oh, BD, folks, that's one of the motherfuckers you gotta lift your cheek up on photo grave and let that motherfucker on BD, folks. I definitely gotta check my drawers. That was a real shark, folks. I ain't gonna lie. You know them farts where you gotta lift a cheek up, folks? Oh, BD, folks, I ain't gonna lie. That's this black, folks. But yeah, man, shit getting crazy. I ain't even gonna lie, folks. On Bro Gray, it's tough. It's tough, folks. It's tough these days, y'all. Like, you know, it's tough these days, folks. This is why, man, like, I stay in my certain crowds and in my certain places, folks, because It's not about, you know, being scared of anything, man. But bullets don't got no names, man. You could try to be everywhere, and now bitches getting shot, and niggas don't even give a fuck, bro, who they hit no more. They coming to make a motherfucking scene, and that's all they give a fuck about. You know what I'm saying? And I don't blame the YNs. I don't want to condemn them, folk, because I know this shit. I know this shit. Yeah, I've been in their shoes, folk. On BD, when it's busting, ain't no motherfucking, ain't no. Ain't talking about short on land. Stop tweaking, folks. Stop tweaking, folks. BD. Stop tweaking, folks. Oh, bro, why y'all on that, folks? That had to happen, folks. Oh, bro, I couldn't keep holding that in, bro. On BD. I ain't even going back. I could not keep holding that in, folks. That motherfucker had to come. Oh, bro. That bitch had to do what it do, folks. On BD, folks. But yeah, man, that shit was tough, folks. And last but not least, folks, I ain't gonna even lie. This shit with GENONUMBANINE, folks, that shit got me sad. I ain't gonna lie. That was tough, folks. Shorty on the band. I don't even know how this happened, folks, but it seemed like it happened at his crib, folks. Like, I ain't even gonna lie. That kind of made me sad, folks, the shit with Geno, folks. I ain't even gonna lie. I talked to Shorty. He was like, when I started, like, he used to be making skits and shit, or like skits involving my name, or like shit like that, doing funny shit, folks. And he used to make me laugh, folks. And I ain't gonna lie, I don't laugh at nothing, folks, that's, you know, not funny, folks. So when I really laugh, that's really like a nod to like, yeah, bro, you funny as fuck. You know what I'm saying? And that shit kind of made me sad, bro. And just Squid ain't been making me sad, bro. That shit been heavy on my heart. The shit that he been posting lately, folks. 'Cause there's been a lot of people that I know, been around before, see on the internet, folks. Like, it'd be real weird to me, folks. Like, watching people's stories that you follow after you see them on Squid Ape, seeing that they dead, seeing that type of shit. Like, it just fucks me up. I'm not even gonna lie to you, bro. Like, it fucks me up. And I ain't gonna lie, I felt terrible, folks. Like, I felt terrible seeing that about Shorty. I ain't gonna even lie, folks. Like, the world and the rack, folks, it's on fire, y'all. Y'all pray for my city, folks. Y'all, you know, like, send us all the love and prayers that y'all can, folks. You know, like, that shit just made me think, like, man, I cannot slip up, bro. I gotta tighten up because, man, this shit getting real, folks. This shit getting real, real. You know what I'm saying? It's getting real, real, folks. And you would think that could never be you, or you think you do everything a certain way, and you really don't, folks. You know what I'm saying? Like, you really don't, folks. Shit like, I know Shorty know how to move and knew how to move and shit like that. He was on house arrest, bro. Cook County house arrest at that. You don't get movement. You really ever do. That's why if y'all don't notice, a lot of his skits, mostly in his crib over east or in front yard or in the backyard, folks used to make skits literally running to the stove, folks, because he literally, folks, like, you don't get movement, folks, and it's strict as fuck, folks. So that shit is sad, folks. I ain't even gonna lie. RPG, no, folks. I'm sad to even find that news out. For I was on the phone when I read that shit and I seen that shit, and that shit was sad as hell, folks. I ain't even gonna lie, folks. Like, I wanted Shorty to be around, folks. On BD, I wanted him to get through whatever he was going through, criminal case-wise and shit, because I wanted Shorty to win, man. And the fact that he just met his demise, he was young, too. He only like 21, bro. Like, these shorties, they grew up seeing my era, folks. They look at us like OGs and shit like that. He always used to tell me that shit, like, bro, I grew up off you niggas, bro. Like, when I started showing folks love, for he was happy as hell. He was over appreciative of that shit, folks. Like, super appreciative of that shit, folks. And I used to just, you know, love fucking with folks and making them happy, folks. Just acknowledging the shit he was doing. He was funny as hell, so it wasn't like I was doing it because, you know, just to be doing it. He actually was just, you know, he was a funny ass nigga, folks. I ain't even gonna lie, bro. And that made me sad, folks. The women that died at MELLO shit made me sad as hell, and that shit with Geno made me sad, for. I'm not even gonna lie, bro. So, RIP to them people, man, that died at MELLO party. RIP to Geno, man, on phone. You will be missed. Sorry for those ladies that lost their life last night. sorry for those boys who lost their life last night too, shit. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, that shit kind of fucked me up. But yeah, man, that's the end of Wake and Bake for the day, man. What y'all on, man? I gotta take a shit. Bro, I ain't even gonna lie, folks. RIP them people, folks. I gotta take a fat ass shit, folks. So I'm finna get up out of here. Shout out to everybody who came through. Shout out to all my mods. Shout out to the people that donated, folks. Shout out to everybody, man, that contributed to today's live. And if you even pulled up and just gave me a view, folks, and a like, shout out to you, man, on Bro Gray, man. But this take up home, folks. Shout out to TCC. I know you probably got it already, but I got hella good clothing vendors, and I have access to a real embroidery machine for merch if you need it. Hey, hit me up on the gram, folks, at LA_gang with 3 G's at the end, folks. I'm going to tap in, bro. I'm phone them. Hit me up on the gram, folks. But I hope y'all fucked with the stream, man. I'm finna get up out of here, man. Take this shit on, bro, and change my drawers, man. I'll see y'all on the next Wake and Bake. I'm out, folks.